Brad Williams, Frugal Finance, zero coupon bonds. Understanding zero coupon bonds, how they work, and how to calculate them. What is a zero coupon bond? A zero coupon bond is a type of debt security that does not pay interest periodically. Instead, these bonds are issued at a significant discount to their face value and repay the full face value at maturity. The profit for investors is realized when the bond matures and is redeemed for its full value. Zero coupon bonds are sometimes referred to as accrual bonds due to their method of earning interest over time without direct payments. Key points to note: a zero coupon bond does not provide regular interest payments to its holders. It is bought at a price much lower than its face value and repaid at full face value upon maturity. The difference between the purchase price and the par value of the bond is the return on the investment. How zero coupon bonds work? Zero coupon bonds are typically sold at a discount and do not make periodic interest payments. The bondholder's returns comes from the difference between the purchase price and the face value, which is paid when the bond reaches its maturity date. The interest accumulated on these bonds is imputed, which means it is an estimated value that compounds over time and is not paid out until the bond matures. For example, an investor might purchase a zero coupon bond with a face value of $20,000 due to mature in 20 years for approximately $6,855. Upon maturity, the investor will receive the full $20,000. The $13,145 difference represents the compounded interest. Tax implications: even though zero coupon bonds do not make periodic interest payments, the imputed interest is subject to federal income tax. This means that investors must pay taxes on the bonds earned interest each year, even though they won't receive the payments until maturity. However, there are ways to mitigate this tax burden, such as investing in municipal zero coupon bonds or using tax advantage accounts like IRAs. Pricing zero coupon bonds: to determine the price of a zero coupon bond, the following formula can be used. Price is equal to M divided by 1 plus R to the nth, where M is the maturity value of the face value of the bond, R is the required interest rate, and N is the number of years until maturity. For instance, if an investor wants to earn a 6% return on a bond with a $25,000 face value maturing in 3 years, the price they would pay is $25,000 divided by 1 plus the rate to the third, that's the number of years, is equal to $20,991 today. This means investors would pay $20,991 for the bond, which is about 84% of its face value. At maturity, they will receive $25,000, making a return of a little over $4,000. Factors influencing pricing: the price of a zero coupon bond is significantly influenced by the time remaining until maturity. The longer the maturity, the less the investor will pay up front. This feature makes zero coupon bonds particularly useful for long-term financial goals, such as saving for a child's education or a smaller initial investment grows over time. Zero coupon bonds can be issued by governments, municipalities, or corporations, and they're typically traded on major exchanges. However, like other bonds, they are subject to interest rate risk if sold before maturity. Zero coupon bonds versus regular bonds: the primary difference between a zero coupon bond and a traditional bond lies in the payment structure. While coupon bonds make regular interest payments throughout their term and repay their principal at maturity, zero coupon bonds pay no periodic interest. Instead, they are sold at a discount and redeemed at face value at maturity, where the difference between the purchase price and face value represents the return. Pricing zero coupon bonds: as I just mentioned, investors looking to price a zero coupon bond need to focus on the imputed interest rate, the rate that reflects the bond's expected return at maturity. To price a bond, the formula is price is equal to M divided by 1 plus R to the nth, where M is the bond's maturity value, R is the required rate of return, and N is the number of years remaining until maturity. Taxation of zero coupon bonds: the IRS treats zero coupon bonds differently from bonds that pay periodic interest. The imputed interest is taxable even though the investor doesn't actually receive the money until maturity. The IRS uses an accretive method to accumulate the phantom interest, which can lead to tax obligations for bondholders before they receive their full payment. Final thoughts: zero coupon bonds are an alternative to traditional coupon bonds. These bonds are issued at a steep discount and redeemed at face value upon maturity. Although they do not provide regular interest payments, they can be beneficial for long-term financial goals, as they allow for small initial investments that appreciate over time. However, investors should be mindful of the tax implications on the imputed interest and understand how these bonds work before investing. If you have any questions or concerns about zero coupon bonds, comment. Brad Williams, Frugal Finance. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps. See you soon.